Hey guys, good evening. The most of the feedback that I've received on the past video, and most of you are asking about the breakdown indicator that I have on the chart. So this is not some secret indicator or anything like that. The levels that you see on the chart is just that they are labeled much in clear, simpler way. All right. uh, like this is nothing but a pivot point, and it is like there are multiple types of pivot point. I'm not going to go into too much detail about it. Last time I had talked about traditional pivots, and I have been using traditional pivot with confluence of Camarilla pivots. All right. So this breakout, sell reversal, buy reversal, breakdown levels that you see on the chart, it is simply Camarilla pivots. All right. So uh, let's talk about Camarilla pivot. I think so. Camarilla pivot was the calculation was invented back in. I mean, it was derived back in 1989. I can't remember exactly, but it was much more the things that you see on the chart that okay, this is a good breakout level. If that is broken, you should be targeting this, or this is a good sell reversal zone or sell reversal level on the chart. Same goes for buy reversal, and this idea, this concept, this strategy that you see on the chart, this was made popular by Frank Ochoa, right, or simply known as pivot boss. So when you talk mostly about SMC, or when you talk about smart money concept, institutional concepts, there is one name came that comes to the mind, that is ICT, right? So similar to that, Frank Ochoa is one of those OGs. He is one of those, strategy creators, right? He's one of those people who had created this strategy. Now, this article, this was written in 2010. So this is the reason why I said that it's not some kind of secret strategy or anything like that, right? So this is the strategy that he had shared, and this is the idea. He have written a good book about it as well. Pivot Boss. He have written a good, extremely good book about it. I think so. If you guys are really interested about using pivots in your strategy, I really think so. You guys should just go through it. So this is the equation that he have. This is the basic how those levels are derived, as I have mentioned last time as well. How pivots are pivot point in itself is derived. It's basically whatever price did open plus high plus close divided by 3. So this is the calculation that you have. So L1 is basically S1, L2 is basically L2 is basically S2, L3 is basically S3, L4 is basically S4. That you see on this chart, R1, R2, S1, S2. We have like throughout the times, it have gone much clear, right? This is the resistance 4, this is the resistance 3, this is the pivot point, this is the support point, right? To make it much more clear, so this was the strategy that he had shared, that if H3 reversal trade, sell at H3, you have to sell at, like, let's say you are selling at H3, that you are simply targeting L3. So what is L3 on the chart, right? So L3 is nothing but L3 is nothing but where is pi reversal? S3 on the chart, right? See, even now that I'm talking about S3, R3, H3, it's a bit confusing, right? So this is the reason why, like, after trading view was invented, and since we have open scripts, we have been using Pine script. People have been making lot of customized indicator, and one of those people was Tim Torres. And genuinely thankful to him that he created this indicator that you see on this chart, this breakout, sell reversal, buy reversal, breakdown. It's just crystal clear. Let's say if price has broken through this level, let's say in this TR chart on monthly time frame, let's say price had broken through 19.235, your ideal first target would have been 23.531, your ideal second target would have been 95. Okay, uh, we don't have that much of past price action on monthly time frame, so let's not aim for $95 directly. But this is the rough idea, this is the rough strategy, right? If XYZ level has broken out, these are your targets. This is the level that you see on the chart that you should be, looking for reversals. Let's say we have a good trend, you have a good uptrend, you are looking at this red level on the chart to find sell reversal. If there has been downtrend, this is the level is that you are looking for market to have a at least a dead bounce or a reversal or buy reversal, right? And same goes for breakdown, as we talked about breakout, that if let's say market has broken through this level, this is the this is your target. As I said, we don't have past data, so don't be blinded by that target on the chart that you see, because if I just zoom out, I think so it's going to be in minus. No, it's at 0 point. Yeah, it's basically in minus. Anyways, so I hope you guys are able to understand that this is like basically you are getting spoon fed, you are getting, somebody is spoon feeding you. XYZ is the level that you should be looking out for breaking out, and these are your targets. All right, that's it, nothing else, right? I think so. I will probably make a strategy indicator on it and see the back test on different scripts or different, indexes, different time frames. We will see how it goes. I will share it with you guys. But yeah, this was the indicator that was shared by Team Taurus back in 2021. All right. So this was the original indicator that he had published, and he had shared a good video about it as well. If you plan to use this complete indicator that he had shared, I will genuinely suggest go ahead and watch the video that he have shared, because obviously the creator of the indicator himself have shared a video, so he had gone through a lot of things in that video. I'm not going to go through all the things that he have added into the indicator, because the levels that I have been using are this breakout targets and breakdown by reversal levels. There are a few other things in the script that he has shared. I think so he have added EMS as well. There are this color coding candles as well that will change with the trend or give you a warning. I think so he have added trend lines as well. I have been using trend lines. Trend lines are there. I think so EMA, SMA, VWAP as well. I think so that is also there in the indicator as well. So there are a few other things that he have added. So I will genuinely suggest, if you really want to understand, you should just go ahead and watch his video. This is not too long, just 15-minute video, right? And he have explained the complete strategy. He have explained the complete details about how to use this particular indicator. All right. And as I said, his idea, like the original script that he had shared back in 2021, was banned because he had used Telegram in the script. So you simply can't just mention anything on TradingView except for TradingView. So TR chart. So just how this idea of mine was, suddenly banned after a few months, because I had mentioned TG, just one word in there, right? So similar to that, his script was also blocked. I think so. It was after 2 years, because he had published this fresh script in 2023 in June, right? So this is the fresh one, and this is also genuinely he have been kind enough to keep it open still. So this was a open source script. So what I had done was, like, as I said, that if you have bit of knowledge, if you have bit of coding knowledge as well, you can just simply customize it. So what I had done was, I had just I had added some of the SMAs, pivot points. These are the pivot points that he had shared in the breakdown levels that you see on the chart, right? These are the levels that are here, Camarilla ones. This is the ones that I've added from some other script. Like, I really wanted to have multiple pivot points on my chart, like if I'm on let's say I'm on monthly time frame, but I really want to look at pivot point on sorry, if I'm on daily time frame and I really want to look at pivot points of higher time frame of yearly or 6 months or 3 months, right? So that's why I've added this three pivots with mine. Few other things that these are the levels, these are the things that you see on this dialog box. These are the ones that he had added himself, and he talked in depth about it in his video. uh, I've been using CPR, I've been using cam mid on previous highs low. I haven't been using his script because I have far more levels that I'm much more interested in. So this is, I believe, so this is Spaceman's BTC levels or liquidity levels. So this is other things that I have added myself as well. So as you see, so yeah, as I was saying, so uh, where was I? Sorry guys, going off script once again. All right, so as I said, that this is just somebody spoon feeding you. These are the levels that you should be looking out for. These are the levels that you should be looking to buy or looking to sell, right? So the best strategy that I have seen or that I have used for this indicator is just simply that your breakout and breakdown levels, in my opinion, are far more powerful than just sell reversal, buy reversal. Buy reversal and sell reversal, they are good zones for scalping, right? But on higher time frames, like as you see here, most of the time that I have noticed is, let's say price has been rejected from breakout level, it most of the time have came down all the way to breakdown, right? So let's say price had came down all the way here and it got a good reversal through here, most of the time price have came to breakout point. So that's a good range as a swing trader. So on higher time frame, I just use it to give me more confidence. Like for example, this TR chart is, it's genuinely a good example. That's the reason why I'm on TR chart and I've been talking about TR a lot, because on higher time frame, like even though we don't have too much price action, we don't have too much data, or we don't have too much info on the left side of the chart, but still it was pretty much interesting to see how those confluences worked out, right? So in previous video I had mentioned that there was this good head and shoulder, but with that head and shoulder, like as you see here, this was a good reversal candle that we had formed in February month of February. If you come down in weekly chart, here you can clearly look at how price was trying to break above R1, the traditional R1, but it wasn't just able to sustain it, and we just got distributed here. Finally what price did was it came back all the way down to pivot points, and this also had a good confluence with simple SR, simple support and resistance. There was also good confluence with volume profile as well, volume profile as well, market profile, volume profile. And this was also a yearly open. There was also Fibonacci level along with pivot points and buy reversal. So this is where we formed this range, right? Now finally we had broken down, and these are some good higher time frame levels that you see on the chart, right? And it acted as good support for a while. It acted as a good dead bounces for a while, but we are now seeing a breakdown. All right, I genuinely don't expect to go as low as zero point 0.2. I am genuinely expecting it to hold this prices and have a good reversal on the upside. But yeah, this is the way that I've been using breakout and breakdown. The basically I've been using Camarilla pivots to find confluences with my traditional pivot points. So in my opinion, as I have said before as well, that price usually goes from one zone to another. Now as you can see here, how R1 and breakout levels, like even though this is like 10-20%, right, but this is a good zone on higher time frame. Same goes for here as well. Like as you can see how price had wicked into it lot of time before actually giving a breakdown. So this is just what you should be looking for on higher time frame if you are using this indicator. On lower time frame, I'll try to cut this video short because I think so trading view is gonna give us only 6 more minutes to record. So on a CNX chart, I remember 15 minutes was the one, right? I really want to talk about it in that, but anyways, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Yeah, this range here. Lot of things happening on the chart. So this was the idea that I shared with you guys, which actually got me to make these videos in the first place. I was like, okay, maybe I should be sharing a lot more with you guys, if I can educate at least few of you. So what price had done was here, as you can see, that price was in a triangle. It had a breakdown. After price had broken down, what price did was, give me a minute, let me just remove this layers, let me just. All right, back with cleaner chart. So didn't you? I can pause the video. All right. So highlighter. So what price had done here was, like, after it had a breakdown here, what price did was it formed a range, right? We had this high, it created low here. We again had this high, created a low here, try to break out. This was like a mid channel, right? This was a mid channel, so, or mid range. Price tried to break out, it failed to break out, it consolidated a bit, and it took out the low, right? This liquidity was finally taken out by the price. It came back up again, went to midpoint, mid channel, mid range, came back here, tested the support, right? So what price was doing was, there was a high, there was a low. Price was just going from high to low, high to low. It took out the liquidity again. It tried to go to high, right? It came back down, took all this liquidity, right? Whatever the liquidity was resting about range highs, it took out those liquidity, right? And again, it came back to range. So the simple idea for me was, in this setup, was that maybe price is gonna do the same, right? What it did was, it came back down, it held these lows, it didn't look out those lows, but it was, at range lows. It had a nice breakout, right? This was genuinely a good bullish candle. So as I said, to find confluences, so let me just turn this off. So as you can see here, like, this was a good tight CPR, narrow CPR. Price had a good breakdown. Then what price did here was, it was a wide range, right? Sorry, wide CPR. It just consolidated, it just ranged for entire day. On the next day, we had this huge breakout, right? It was a good buyback from the range lows. So I was like, okay, maybe price will come back down to fill this gap, all right? And if I can find a confluence with my, you know uh, Fibonacci level, along with my pivot points, this levels. Yeah, I think so. This was a breakout level. Yeah, this was a breakout level. If I can find a confluence, I will probably long for range highs, and that's all that happened here. So on lower time frame, the way I use this indicator is, basically I find confluences with, different things, like different strategies. As I've said, that it's more about confluences for me, instead of just going for, okay, this is a breakout level, price has broken through that and it's going to go to target. No, I usually don't go for it. It's just added confidence for me, added confidence for me, to find better entries, to find better confidence on the chart, to find better setups. Because as you can see here, this was a good range. This was a good double bottom kind of formation. This was a good retracement, healthy retracement on the chart, and we were just aiming for range highs. And then you move on to the next trade, see what price does. If it gives you an opportunity, like here, for example, I was genuinely looking at a pullback, but price didn't give me the pullback. It just kept going on and on and on. It held this parallel channel as a support, right? So yeah, you should be, I hope that indicator will help you guys. Like, I think so. I really don't have much time, but I think so I will make a small another video. I will talk about few other things on the chart, right?